To get you ready for the Wrestling Open. Nope. We're having some ready, so we are jumping on the air right now here on Real Country 102.3 High School Wrestling, final night of the regular season. And Arena is joining us as well. LakesTV3.com. Look for the YouTube icon at the top. Click on that. Look for the DGF link. Click on that, and you'll be able to watch the wrestling as well as hear it, we hope, as long as my computer continues to work as well. David Kinnerman, along with former Laker head coach Rob Elliott, joining me again here for tonight. Rob, the end of the regular season is here, but two big 8AA matchups, DGF and United Clay Becker, in separate duels here for tonight.
Yeah, closing out the season. As you said, a lot of things happening tonight. Got DGF coming to town. There's both team and individual things on the line with that duel, and of course UCB, another section team. Some of the individuals will come into play for that duel for the end of the year seeding and things as well.
Right.
But yeah, tonight's duel is important. I think we lost a close one to Minnewaska last night that kind of shook up the seeding a little more, and tonight's duel is equally as important as last night's duel. So we're going to have to wrestle well to beat that Rebel squad. They've got a nice-looking team again this year, and they're just as hungry as our guys. I was just talking to Coach Brazier from DGF over there, and it was funny as we were discussing things. There's 5-6 teams deep in our section this year as far as how tight the competition is. They're very, very close. So on any given night, it's whoever's healthy and who gets a break somewhere in the duel, and then who steps up and wrestles hard that night. Any of those 5-6 teams can win. Tonight we're going to see two of them, Dave, hit the mat.
Yeah, and, for Bill there for DGF, taking over for Davey Cosin, who moved over to Pelican Rapids, but son Caleb, number 2 in the state, will wrestle at 114, it looks like, here for tonight. So they still have some rated wrestlers in Caleb Cosin, also Jacob Lubke, and TJ Fuller. We could have a tremendous matchup at 215. We'll touch on that as we continue, as we get you on in to our pregame show on Real Country 102.3, and again on YouTube. First time for Raina to join us here, because normally she's followed Charlie, and Charlie does not have a game tonight because we're in Detroit Lakes. We thought, let's try it for high school wrestling tonight. No stream through the school's website, so what you need to do is check out the YouTube channel. Go to /LakesTV3. Otherwise, go to LakesTV3.com. Bring up that webpage, find the DGF link, and we'll tell you about United Clay Becker's link a little bit later on through the evening. But click on the DGF, and you should be able to get ready to watch us as we continue on our pregame show here on Real Country 102.3 and on Lakes TV3 and the YouTube channel. Rob and I are going to come back, talk a few moments, hopefully, about some of the keys to the game here for tonight. The keys of the game in the DGF matchup is coming up, being brought to you by Ameriprise. Ameriprise Financial, Carrier and Vardy, the keys to the game for the Lakers versus the DGF Rebels. Big matchup in AA coming up as we get you ready for our wrestling action. And as I say that, my computer goes a little crazy. So we'll let you know that Perham and Tri-County Stockyards, along with the DL Wrestling Booster Club and the rest of our Lakers sponsors, many you'll hear on the YouTube channel as well here for tonight, getting ready for high school wrestling action on Real Country 102.3, as we're about 11 minutes now to the top of the hour. Just a bad time. If I could have been 3 seconds earlier, we'd have got the ad started and going, but can't do anything until my computer comes back. So being that we're in this gym, not in the Lake Shirts Fieldhouse, they got boys practice going on in basketball. All right, now I think I'm ready to go. So let's see if we can get a quick break in. We'll come back with the Carrier and Vardy keys to the game coming up on KRCQ and Lakes TV3 YouTube channel.
Looking for health care that keeps you feeling your best? At Essentia Health, our team of primary care providers is here to listen and guide you on your path to wellness. From routine checkups and preventative screenings to managing chronic conditions, we've got you covered. With a focus on building relationships, we take the time to understand your unique health concerns. Visit our website at essentiahealth.org to schedule your appointment.
For 130 years, Ameriprise Financial has worked for their clients' futures, helping millions of Americans retire on their terms. Have Carrier and Barty, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, develop a customized plan for your retirement. Call me, Matt Carrier, or financial advisors Matt Hayden or Kelsey Barty at 218-847-2676 to learn more.
Office is located at 1135 Washington Avenue, Suite 103, Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guaranteed. May lose value. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, a registered investment advisor.
Welcome to Muscatel GMC in Detroit Lakes. Ask about rebates and incentives available now. GMC, dedicated to American ingenuity. Looking for roomy comfort and convenience? Designed for serious capability. Muscatels, built on trust.
When the snow flies, your golf game doesn't have to go into hibernation. Swing into the 19th hole simulator at Forest Hills Resort, your warm, cozy escape all holiday season long. Keep your swing sharp on some of the best courses in the country, all without leaving town. Bring friends, hang out over holiday breaks, and make it a tradition. And grab Black Diamond at Forest Hills Christmas gift cards, the perfect gift for the golfer in your life. So tee up good times this winter at the Forest Hills Resort 19th hole simulator. Life isn't perfect, but that doesn't mean we can't make it better for the people we care about. At Weber Family Motors, that's our family and our team, and also the customers who have been shopping with us since 2007. That's why we've made our Pro-Certified Unlimited Mile program complimentary for every eligible new and pre-owned vehicle. So you get one less thing to worry about. Visit our showroom on Highway 10 West next to Menards or browse online at WeberFamilyMotors.com. Weber Pro Certified. Drive home.
Hey everyone, Dr. Chris here from Strive Chiropractic. Say, you may have heard that we take a very different approach when it comes to chiropractic care and health care in general, and that's because we focus on the overall health of the body, looking at how everyday stress affects our nervous system. Your nervous system controls and regulates everything in your body, and chiropractic care at Strive can make a huge difference in your child's school year, their performance, their health, and their overall well-being. Call today to get your family on the road to feeling and functioning their best.
$5 duo at BK. Step up to the plate and have it your way. Get two of your faves, it's up to you. Just figure it out, then hit the drive-thru. BK, have it your way. $5 duo at BK. Step up to the plate and have it your way. Get two of your faves, it's up to you. Just figure it out, then hit the drive-thru. BK, have it your way.
Snap Fitness of Detroit Lakes is the only locally owned 24/7 fitness club in the Lakes area. Snap Fitness has month-to-month memberships, meaning no long-term contracts or club enhancement fees. Work out on your own time, even with a busy schedule. Looking for a class that will motivate and push you? Check out the Snap Fitness Boot Camp with Coach Carly. If you sign up this month, you'll receive a Lakers card. With MyZone technology, Snap Fitness helps you stay on track and reach your fitness goals. Proud supporter of Laker Athletics. Membership subject to a one-time enrollment fee. Snap Fitness, Detroit Lakes.
Looking for the best place to fuel up before the game or celebrate after the win? Head to Bleachers Bar and Grill, home of the best burgers in town, stacked, juicy, and grilled to perfection, just the way game day should taste. Games on big screens everywhere, cold drinks flowing, and the food way better than anything at the stadium. It's meat raffle season. Wednesdays and Fridays at 6, plus Trivia Wednesdays. Grab your buddies and come on over.
Come check out the Boys and Girls Thrift Store and More of Detroit Lakes. They've got the largest selection of thrift family apparel in the upper Midwest, all at low, low everyday prices. The B&G Thrift Store and More has been voted the best thrift discount store in the Lakes area. From truckload sales to outdoor living furniture to thrift items, they cover everything you could possibly want. Shop Monday through Saturday 9 a.m. to 7, Sundays 10 a.m. to 5. The Boys and Girls Thrift Store and More is a proud supporter of all Laker athletics.
Looking for health care that keeps you feeling your best? At Essentia Health, our team of primary care providers is here to listen and guide you on your path to wellness. From routine checkups and preventative screenings to managing chronic conditions, we've got you covered. With a focus on building relationships, we take the time to understand your unique health concerns. Visit our website at essentiahealth.org to schedule your appointment.
Roll-off containers from Haug Incorporated are perfect for any project. Don't let your project become bigger than you thought it'd be. Maybe you're in need of Haug's roll-off containers for your construction projects. Haug significantly reduces disposal costs often made by big, bulky trailers while doing the dirty job of taking the debris away for you. The big roll-off containers will handle your demolition, no problem. Call Haug Incorporated today for your roll-off containers. 218-847-7391.
Winter at the lakes should be cozy, not chilly. If your furnace is acting up or your home just isn't staying warm, turn to the kind, knowledgeable team at Laney's at the Lakes. Their friendly employees treat you and your home with care, providing reliable heating service you can feel good about. From routine heating system checkups to timely repairs, they're here to keep your home warm and comfortable all winter long. Laney's at the Lakes. Heating you can trust from people who care. Call today, 847-1309.
John here from Channy's 2 in Detroit Lakes, your trusted local auto shop for
you and your family. Licensed in 5 states and ready to help you with home, auto, life, and business insurance needs. Stop by.
35 years. They carry KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, brands you know and trust. Plus, they offer delivery and installation so you can shop local and get it delivered right to your home. Visit them at 1050 Highway 59 South, because when you choose D&D Repair and Appliance, now you're talking value.
Checking in with Jim at J&K Marine. Jim, tell me about this no-hassle membership I've been hearing about.
Well, Joel, it's the easiest way to take care of your boat. One membership, and J&K Marine handles all service calls, pickups, deliveries, winterization, storage, and even oil changes.
So I don't have to mess with any of that stuff.
Exactly. Plus, members get 20% off parts and accessories. It's customer service simplified.
Sounds like working with the pros.
That's J&K Marine, where you need us, when you need us.
Call today and make lake life hassle-free.
Of course, when I say that, we have issues. We do need to get to our Carrier and Vardy keys to the game. So we need to recap that for our YouTube followers. Sorry for the extended break, but we're still having issues with my computer. But at least we're streaming well on the YouTube channel. At least we're hopefully doing that. Again, Ameriprise Financial, Carrier and Vardy, keys to the game against the DGF Rebels. Again, we started off with, holding, maybe getting that one victory somewhere in the middle weight classes, because hopefully we'll start off strong. We got Ryan Francis, TJ Fuller. That's the big wild card at the end. But we need to find somebody in that most middle weight classes to maybe come up with a nice victory here tonight.
Well, I would agree with you, Dave. I think 145 through 172 is probably going to dictate this duel when it's all said and done. The other guys are going to win the matches they're supposed to win, but in those four weight classes, there's a lot of mystery as to how those matches are going to go, and it's who comes out to wrestle tonight, and whoever can pull off the victories there, they're going to be in the driver's seat, I believe.
All right, let's see if we can do this. We're going to probably have to carry the national anthem here for us. But let's see if I can undo that and get this going.
Make the decision for Precision. Precision Printing. Their business is helping your business. Precision Printing is the only locally owned printing company in Detroit Lakes. For quality printing that won't break your budget, make the decision for Precision Printing. Creative sales pieces, flyers, brochures, letters, invoices, and more. Plus free pickup and delivery from the only locally owned printing company in Detroit Lakes. Make the decision for Precision. 847-3101 or visit them at 219 Front Street in Detroit Lakes.
Welcome to Muscatel GMC in Detroit Lakes. Ask about rebates and incentives available now. GMC, dedicated to American ingenuity. Looking for roomy comfort and convenience? Designed for serious capability. Muscatels, built on trust.
For 130 years, Ameriprise Financial has worked for their clients' futures, helping millions of Americans retire on their terms. Have Carrier and Barty, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, develop a customized plan for your retirement. Call me, Matt Carrier, or financial advisors Matt Hayden or Kelsey Barty at 218-847-2676 to learn more.
Office is located at 1135 Washington Avenue, Suite 103, Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guaranteed. May lose value. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, a registered investment advisor.
Roses are red, violets are fine, but this Valentine's Day, horsepower beats wine. Give your Valentine something special with real power at J&K Marine. We're talking CF Moto ATVs and side-by-sides, pontoons, and fishing boats. Take your Valentine on an adventure outdoors with something built for mud, water trails, and a little trouble. Because candles are cute, but throttle therapy is hot. Turn up the torque, not the teddy bears. Valentine's Day starts at J&K Marine.
Saving energy and money go hand in hand, and Detroit Lakes Public Utilities is here to help you do both. Their Bright Energy Solutions program offers cash rebates on energy-efficient products that can help make your home more comfortable, reduce energy costs, and protect the environment, all while saving you money. From Energy Star appliance upgrades to advanced heating and cooling systems, there's plenty of opportunities to make a meaningful change in 2025. Learn all the ways you can save this year by contacting Detroit Lakes Public Utilities or visit brightenерgysolutions.com.
The King is calling. Burger King of Detroit Lakes and Pelican Rapids is hiring for all shifts now. Whether you're looking for some supplemental income or a career opportunity, Burger King offers starting wages up to $15 an hour, and health insurance is available for full-time employees. Plus, paid training with advancement opportunities, flexible hours, free uniforms, and meal discounts. Starting up to $15 an hour, The King is calling. Burger King, Detroit Lakes and Pelican Rapids.
Looking for trusted appliances with hometown service? D&D Repair and Appliance is your full-service, family-owned appliance store, proudly serving the Lakes region for over 35 years. They carry KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, brands you know and trust. Plus, they offer delivery and installation so you can shop local and get it delivered right to your home. Visit them at 1050 Highway 59 South, because when you choose D&D Repair and Appliance, now you're talking value.
Hey everyone, Dr. Chris here from Strive Chiropractic. Say, you may have heard that we take a very different approach when it comes to chiropractic care and health care in general, and that's because we focus on the overall health of the body, looking at how everyday stress affects our nervous system. Your nervous system controls and regulates everything in your body, and chiropractic care at Strive can make a huge difference in your child's school year, their performance, their health, and their overall well-being. Call today to get your family on the road to feeling and functioning their best.
Alex Chilton, senior for the Lakers, weighed in. Caden Larson for DGF weighed in, a junior. A couple of veteran wrestlers there, of course. 189. The Rebels don't have a wrestler weighed in at 189, but they did weigh a second wrestler in at 172. Carter Argyle, I believe is his name, Argali. And so they'll probably make a choice at that weight class what they're going to do between 72 and 89. The Lakers have Gavin Krause Uppitz weighed in at 189 pounds here this evening. 215 pounds. TJ Fuller, the senior, for the Rebels versus possibly Ryan Francis, the senior for the Lakers. A premier match there. TJ Fuller rated number 8 in the state of Minnesota right now. Ryan number 4, so 4 versus 8 in the state of Minnesota. Boy, they should charge you extra at the door to come to watch that match tonight, Dave, I'm thinking. At heavyweight, the Lakers have Dane Weber weighed in, and the senior for the Lakers there, and at 285, the Rebels have Titus Johnson weighed in, also a senior, so a couple of seniors to end things there. So as you can see, as we went through that lineup, it looked like a lot of very even, close call matches there, but again, I think 145 through 172, whoever can come out of those matches with the majority of those, I think, is going to have a good opportunity to win this duel tonight.
Yeah, the other key to the game, brought to you by Ameriprise Financial, Carrier and Vardy, would be, again, not giving up those late points in a period, giving up a late pinfall, whether it's in a period or at the end, obviously giving up extra team points. But, you want to, if you have an opportunity by winning is losing by regular decision or even a major decision loss, you'd rather have that than getting a pin. So trying to save as many team points, another key, because DGF does have a couple of very good wrestlers that aren't rated that could really steamroll Detroit Lakes if they're not able to kind of settle in.
Well, and you have to know your job when you step on the mat. Sometimes your job is to go get the win for your team and maybe get bonus points, but sometimes it is limiting your opponent and not giving up the big points and doing everything you can not to give up the 6, and if you can handle giving up the tech fall or maybe limiting it just to a major. So everybody has their job here, whether you're the guys that are supposed to get the wins or if you're the guys that are supposed to just stay in those matches, Dave.
All right, as I was told, we're going to use this scoreboard for this matchup, so we're not crossed here for tonight. We got to keep an eye or an ear out for the starters since we're not at the scorers table or near it where we were last night, but I would assume we're going to get Finn Obermoller as he is a freshman against Anthony Chilton. For the Lakers as we're going to get going. BTD scoreboard, scoreless right now, but an 8AA matchup, probably the bigger of the two, is the one for DGF. Nope. They went with, I looked at my wrong sheet. There we go. I was putting together them in backward order. So this is Emmett Ketterling against Anthony Chilton. We're ready to go at 107. The Lakers and the Rebels, 8AA, big matchup here tonight at the Anderson Gym.
Okay, here we are to live action. Chilton versus Ketterling here. That's the match we expected to see here. Both wrestlers feeling each other out here to start the period. Chilton, a nice little collar steal there to get that first takedown. Boy, I'll tell you what, Ketterling barely touched the head of Chilton, and Chilton just turned that right into a takedown and things. And right now, Chilton's riding that bulldog here, riding that far wrist control or far elbow control, and he has Ketterling kind of all stacked up, and he turned it into a cradle now, and he's got Ketterling on his back. We're looking for a fall here. Knee in the side is where that knee needs to go, Mr. Chilton here. Ketterling really kicking hard, trying to come out, and he is going to come out. There's going to be a 4-point near fall for Mr. Chilton here, and an escape for Ketterling. That's going to run score 7-1, but just as I said that, we've got another takedown for Chilton and another cut, so we're going to run the score 10-2 here. Under a minute left to go here in the first period.
Don't blink with Anthony Chilton on the mat.
Well, I tell you what, you don't want to go collar ties with Anthony Chilton. He loves those little collar steals. Got to control elbows instead. Quick little duck under. Chilton attempted, but Ketterling able to defend that. Now Chilton with a fireman's carry.
Pop his head.
And he's going to come going to get the takedown and put Ketterling on his back. Now Chilton's got a deep armbar hooked up. We'll see if we can
25.
If he can get a turn, but I think Ketterling's going to work his arm out the way it looks. 13-2 here right now, about 21 seconds left.
Yeah, whistle was on the JV match there. We got some girls matches starting us off on the JV match off to our left. We're on the right side here for us.
Okay, Ketterling belly down here, trying not to give up any position here. Chilton trying to keep him down here. As we end the first period, we're going to come to a 13-2 Chilton score here.
Yep. Dominating 13-2 in just 2 minutes of wrestling, and I think Anthony could have, got that to a tech fall rather quickly. So as we start here, looks like Chilton will have the final say, and he will be in the dominant position. So let's see, with a 11-point lead, obviously if he rocks him over for 4 near fall, he could get a tech right away.
Chilton took that up position here, Dave, and obviously the reason he took up was that he knows points are at a premium. He's looking for a fall here.
Right.
So he's going to work pinning combinations here for a period and see if he can't turn Mr. Ketterling over.
But, yeah, he really can't go for a big pin, though, unless he's sure he can get that pin, because if he gives up the points, it'll be a tech. So
right.
He's got to be confident in the move he makes here.
Chilton trying to work wrist hold. Ketterling is not doing much. He's laying on the mat here. I think our official might reward that aggressive wrestler on top here soon.
Pretty close. Keeps putting the whistle in and out of his mouth right now.
He has an arm bar hooked up now. Chilton does on the right-hand side. Ketterling trying to bury that hand so that he can't get the right pressure on that arm bar. Okay, looks like he's got a little deeper now.
Halfway through the match.
Chilton in the lead here, 13-2. Working hard on top. He's got an arm bar on the right-hand side, but Ketterling doing absolutely everything he can not to give up his position. Going to get a stalemate called out of that position.
Thought we were going to get maybe a point right there, but
13-2 here. 57 seconds left in the second period. Chilton on top here, trying to work that arm bar in. Ketterling just trying to stay alive here in that position. Anthony Chilton has him broken down to the mat. Now we finally got a stall call here on Mr. Ketterling, bellied down to the mat. Now he worked up a little bit. Chilton working a claw ride here now. Ketterling comes to his feet. And Chilton's going to cut him loose here. It's going to be 13-3, 30 seconds left here in the second period.
So he's got room for a takedown. If he doesn't get him directly to his back, he can cut him again and then try to get a better takedown.
Collar, steal, fireman's. He's got that fireman's again. He can catch. He's got to get the arm around the waist here. And he's going to get the 3 points for the takedown. Ketterling able to get to his belly. So we're 16-3 right now. 16-3. Going to run out of the period here, it looks like. So end of the second period, Anthony Chilton in command of this match. 16-3 right now, 13-point lead. Ketterling's going feet here. See if Chilton, he's going to need a takedown to his back if he's going to have a chance at that fall. There we go. Ketterling comes in on a shot. Chilton, good sprawl down. Scramble out top here. Back to their feet.
He would have to pretty much get him into a pinning position right away, otherwise the tech would happen too. So
Chilton driving in. Fireman's going to go out of bounds here. No points here. 16-3, 137 left. So a takedown here is going to end the match. Either way, whether we end up getting the fall or whether it be a technical fall, one of the two.
It's just that fine line.
Chilton working on hard collar ties here.
Still 90 to go.
Ketterling coming in very cautious. You know, we talked about your job at the beginning of this duel, and the job Ketterling has is to not give up the bonus points here.
Give up 5, not 6.
Chilton working for a takedown here. Front head going to a Shuck, was not able to get it. Ketterling able to hang in there. Down to about a minute left here. 16-3.
Now it gets to the point where Anthony needs the takedown to get the tech and secure that extra point from 4 to 5, not 5 to 6.
Got another stall warning here against Ketterling. There's a point that time. 17-3 right now. 17-3. 56 seconds left here in the third period.
So one more stall point, that would finish it off too.
2 more. It goes 1-1-2. Back in, a good shot by Anthony Chilton in on a single leg. Caught that single leg. Ketterling trying to fight it with a whizzer. Tight whizzer here that he has. Chilton trying to limp arm that arm out. He looks like he might catch a near side cradle, and he's got a near side cradle locked up. And he's going to take Ketterling to his back here.
He has to get the pin.
He's got it, not in a great position to get the fall yet, but he's still walking ahead. He's stacking him up like that. He's going to get the fall. Anthony Chilton, what a great job of being patient in that match. Not only did he get in on that single leg, but locked up the pin for the Lakers. Going to take a 6-0 lead after 107 pounds. Great job by Anthony Chilton.
Yeah, Chilton had a good one. We're going to go ahead and get a timeout in as we get ready for 114, and hopefully we get to see Caleb Cosin.
Detroit Lakes High School is giving students new opportunities to get out of class and get hands-on learning and experience. The Youth Skills Training Program at DLHS encourages, promotes, and supports the development of local partnerships between schools, employers, and community organizations. Students can choose from plant science and greenhouse management, advanced manufacturing, and the Certified Nursing Assistant Program. For more information, call Vern Schnathorst, 218-849-6110. Academies of Detroit Lakes. My future, my course.
Tonight, Caleb Cosin, Sutton Strowing, still scoreless until now.
Okay, Caleb Cosin, just the senior, just did a nice little arm drag takedown on Sutton. He's got a 3-0 lead here. They're going to go out. Wrestlers are going to go out of bounds.
This is a nice matchup for Sutton. Only has a freshman wrestling a top, 2-rated wrestler. I think he was even number 1 earlier in the year, Caleb Cosin.
Well, Caleb is that veteran, and his job for the Rebels is just like Anthony Chilton's job was to get the bonus points here, so he'd be looking for a fall. Sutton's job in this match is try not to give up those bonus points. We've got Mr. Cosin has a breakdown on Sutton. He's working an arm bar on that right-hand side, catching that far wrist now. Catching that far. He's got an arm bar with the far wrist trying to drive over that now. Sutton Strowring trying to sit back in. Limp arms out. Nice job, Sutton Strowring. Comes to his feet. Caleb Cosin going to return Sutton to the mat. Again, Caleb working far wrist control. Works that bar in now again. Trying to catch the far wrist out of there.
50.
And the official says that bar just came out of position. We're going to call that potentially dangerous. Going to get a reset. That bar, when you have an arm bar in, it has to stay at a 90-degree angle across the back. And sometimes when a wrestler is running that, the hand will move a little bit up on the shoulder, which puts undue
Right.
pressure up in the back of that shoulder. So they'll call that. The official does a good job of calling that potentially dangerous. Stand-up Trinity roll by Sutton.
Sit out.
Cozen able to stop that. Return Sutton, and now Caleb Cozen has Sutton throwing in that same arm bar again. And he is trying to come around the corner and catch that far wrist. Now he does have the farm wrist.
25.
And I see that hand is coming up again, and now we switch that over to a armbar half, and he has Sutton's throwing turn, and Caleb Cozen is going to get the fall for DGF at 114 pounds, and we're going to tie this score up 6-6 after 114.
All right, we'll see the matchup at 121 when we come back.
Winter at the lakes should be cozy, not chilly. If your furnace is acting up or your home just isn't staying warm, turn to the kind, knowledgeable team at Laney's at the Lakes. Their friendly employees treat you and your home with care, providing reliable heating service you can feel good about. From routine heating system checkups to timely repairs, they're here to keep your home warm and comfortable all winter long. Laney's at the Lakes. Heating you can trust from people who care. Call today, 847-1309.
Two Schmitz. Jacob, the sophomore. Sam, the senior, probably moving to 127, but it is Gage Weber, number 4 in the state, off and running. High school wrestling action on Real Country 102.3 and Lakes TV 3. Go there, click on the YouTube channel at the top, and pick up DGF, and you can watch the matchup as well.
Okay, we got a quick takedown on a go behind by Gage Weber here at 121 pounds. The Rebels decided to move their veteran up a weight class here.
Right.
So we've got the younger Schmitz on the mat here at 121 pounds.
But it gives him a good matchup to take on, even though he's actually a year older than Gage, but less experienced coming into this matchup. So a great learning one for Jacob Schmitz.
Gage Weber, rated number 8, I believe, in the state of Minnesota currently this year. Now Gage Weber has a breakdown, and he's got an arm bar in on that left-hand side, and he's got it deep. Trying to create a situation where he get that far wrist, and now he does have the far wrist, and now he is walking ahead, and he has Mr. Schmitz on his back. We'll see if he turned it into a double arm bar, and he's sitting back with it now. He has the fall. Gage Weber gets a fall for the Lakers at 121 pounds, and that's going to run the score 12-6 here.
Yep. 12-6 on the BTD scoreboard here for us. Let's get another timeout in. We'll set 127 and see if we see Sam Schmitz.
Sanford Clinic of Detroit Lakes wants to wish the Lakers good luck in the high school sports season. Sanford Clinic of Detroit Lakes salutes Laker sports and its great tradition. The Lakers have shown us how hard work, dedication, and teamwork is what it takes to succeed. At Sanford Clinic, they resemble those of the athletes with passion, courage, and strength. Sanford Health, Detroit Lakes, open Monday through Saturday, 218-846-2000.
Sam Schmitz taking on Lane Kanoy. We open it at 127. Again, BTD scoreboard. Lakers are up 12-6 over DGF in a big 8AA battle.
Okay, Sam Schmitz, quick takedown into an armbar half here, and he has Lane Kanoy in trouble here. He's got him stacked up here. Lane Kanoy trying to arch and stay out of that fall, but Sam Schmitz has him in trouble here with that armbar half that he's got in, sinking it deep. As he rounds the head, boy, that is an uncomfortable position to be in, I will tell you that. Now he has the hips turned over. Lane Kanoy fighting as best he can, but he's going to give up the fall at 127 pounds. So here we go, all knotted up, 12-12 here after 127.
All right, 12-12 on the BTD scoreboard here for tonight. Laker wrestling against the DGF Rebels. We'll keep it here this time around, trying to get as many breaks in as we can, but we'll see where we have for the Lakers. Looks like Detroit Lakes has to announce first. Coming on up, so we'll see if we do get Holden Brecker at 133, and then probably Talon Baker, and I think everything's going to fall into line as we get going.
Rebels, Dawson Hoban.
And Dawson Hoban, a junior.
Holden Brecker.
All right, you heard the announcement of Brecker, so Hoban and Brecker tied at 12.
Okay, Hoban versus Brecker here at 133 pounds. Dawson Holban, the junior, just got a quick little sprawl out of a shot from Brecker and was able to do a go around for a quick little takedown to take a 3-0 lead. And Dawson Holban now working hard on that left-hand side here, it looks like. It has a cross wrist control. Brecker trying to fight hand position here. Holban's been in the lineup for, I think 2 years now. I've seen him on that varsity mat, so he's got some varsity experience. And, of course, Mr. Brecker, this is his first year of varsity action for the Lakers.
So kind of looking at where do we go without a pin.
Yeah,
so far we've had back-to-back pins, so somewhere along the way we won't have a pin, and that's going to be kind of a key, figuring this match out.
Yeah, Holden Brecker's job is to not give up bonus points if he can, and he just did a nice little stand-up cutaway for an escape. Going to run that score 3-1. 3-1, Holden in the lead right now. Back to neutral position here. Boy, when it's your job not to get pinned, you fight hands out there and everything you can. Don't put yourself in that bad position. We got a shot now by Holben, and Brecker has Holben's arm in a bad position here, and the officials saw that. Nice job on the officiating there, and broke that. It was certainly a potentially dangerous situation. Right. So back to neutral we go. About under a minute left here in the first period here. 3-1 Holden
kept it from a takedown right there, so Holden's still in it at neutral. 45 seconds left to go on the BTD scoreboard.
Yeah, when I was wrestler, my coach told me, they said if you need to limit points, you wrestle at the edge of the mat and you fight hands. And right there, Mr. Brecker took a shot, and Holden was able to just spin around behind him and things and such. But nice, when you're out there, you're trying to get the takedown. So it's 6-1 right now. Mr. Holden has the lead over Mr. Brecker.
Yeah, but at least Holden got to his stomach. He's at his base here, not getting put to his back yet.
Yeah, Holden working hard on trying to arm chop to the side. And he's hooked up an arm bar now.
Those late points.
Short time here, trying to turn that arm bar over. Brecker doing a good job of defending that.
1.
Hasn't broke the plane. We're going to run out of time there. Good job by Holden Brecker to not give up that near fall at the end. 6-1 here, the end of the first period.
And we don't know how the second or third period goes, so Holden's got a long way to go, but a good opportunity right there. They will start at neutral here in the second. So, again, a big takedown here for Holden could extend that lead.
Okay, Brecker's choice in that match, and he just chose to defer. And then Mr. Holden said, we're going to go feet back to neutral here. So, shot by Holden, driving through, and he is going to take Mr. Brecker down here right on the edge of the mat. Just a good blast double by Holden there. He has, looks like an Iowa Ride hooked up, working on a crossface now. So 9-1 is the score here now. Brecker trying to fight hand control in the bottom. Not give up that hard crossface that Holden was attempting to. Now Holden's trying to fish the hand out into a hammer lock. Brecker able to fight that off. Comes back to his base. Holden working a half and a wrist now. Brecker doing a good job on fighting that off here. So Holden working hard now working to put a bar in, but Brecker walks the hand out, able to avoid that bar. Looks like Brecker's headgear's around his eyeballs now, things. So he's wrestling in the dark here now.
Kind of the all-red singlet here with Lakers across the front compared to the all-black singlet there for DGF with just a little bit of gray and DGF across the front.
Holden has an arm bar in and attempting to run that arm bar, and Brecker just got called for stalling. Got called for stalling as Holden's trying to run an arm bar on that left side, and he's going to take Holden Brecker over, and he's got an arm bar hooked up on Brecker.
18.
Brecker working hard to try to not give up that position, trying to turn back to his chest area there, but Holden able to bring it back over again. Holden Brecker doing a good job of fighting off that fall. Short time here. He's not going to give that up here.
1.
We're going to see a 4-point near fall, I believe.
Yeah, that would be my guess.
Have not seen the points awarded yet.
So right now 12-12 team-wise on the BTD scoreboard. Still listed at 9-1, but we should have had. Did we not get any points?
Well, from my vantage point, it sure looked like there was
at least
points
2
there, but
he gave 2 swipes, but it still says 9-1. So unless it changes, we're going with it. You're going to hear the whistle for the start of the third period.
Holden Brecker took the up position here to start the third period. 9-1 on the scoreboard right now as we go into the third period. Brecker trying to do his job and not giving up too many bonus points here. Stand up by Holden. Re-single by Brecker brings Holden back down to the mat. And Holben just grabbed for the head, and Brecker was able to try to put a half in. Now he's trying to run a near side cradle in. They're going to go out of bounds. Good job, Holden Brecker, looking for your opportunities here.
I think Holben got a little off kilter right there. He's kind of feeling it a little bit.
Okay, minute 34 left here in the match. 9-1, Holben with the lead.
It was a tough trip there, and again, Holben kind of went down a little hard, so let's see if he can work through a little bit of discomfort here with 90 seconds left to go, third period.
The adrenaline should start to kick in for both wrestlers here shortly. 1 minute 26 to go here, and Brecker trying to do it looks like he's trying to set up a near side cradle, but Holben circling out of that position here.
It's breaking the hands.
And he's going to get a reversal on Brecker with 1:10 left. We got 11-1 was the score right now. Now he's working on a half Nelson situation here. Brecker just trying to maintain a base and
60 left.
Keep his wrists freed up as best he can. Holben has a breakdown now on Brecker, trying to fish that hand out in that hammer lock again. Brecker trying to shoulder down. Now he did pull the arm out, and he's got that hammer lock on his back. Now he turned it into an arm bar, and he's running that arm bar with the far wrist again. Holben trying to round that corner. Brecker doing a good job of fighting that pressure. A lot of time left, though, and he has Brecker over. He has Brecker over. He's close here. The official is counting.
Blocking
our view. Going to be at least 15-1. Brecker trying to hold off here. 25 seconds left in this match. Brecker's keeping that shoulder up as we speak. He's turning, chest down, 18 seconds left. He came off his back. Nice job holding Brecker here. Going to be a 4-point near fall. Going to be 15-11 with 9 seconds left here. Great job by Holden Brecker not to give up those bonus points.
2.
He did his job,
1.
Dave.
Yes, he did.
Going to be a major decision win for Holben. Dawson Holben for DGF. 4 points for the Rebels. Going to run that score 16-12. But I would say that Holden Brecker did his job in not giving up those bonus points.
Yep, BTD scoreboard has 16-12 DGF, but a tremendous loss there. Only gave up the one extra team point from the regular to a major. And
Jacob Lukey.
Okay, I was just going to say we had a tremendous matchup lined up, but it looks like Talon may be going down to 145.
Davey's going up to 145.
Up to 145. I keep doing it.
We're getting the wrestling
moving on up.
down.
I got to remember that. But
so Lupke's going to win by forfeit. So the Rebels are going to take a 10-point lead, 22-12 right now. And I do believe at 145 you are going to see.
Should be Farine, I would assume, but. You said this is where they had somebody else.
Yep, they have a double weigh-in here. Let's see what they decide.
For the Rebels at 145, Drew Martin. And for the Lakers, Talon Baker.
Okay, Martin versus Baker.
I don't even have my JV roster here, so.
Okay, Drew Martin versus Baker. Baker with a collar steal, quick takedown into that Merkle position that he likes.
That's a big one for Talon and the Lakers right here.
3-0 is the score here right now at 145 pounds. Baker working hard on top, trying to catch a far wrist on that right-hand side as he's driving. Martin working back up to his base, so it looks like Thurine must be moving up to 152 here. I kind of like that matchup with Donovan Zimma, quite possibly. Should be a good match. And here we've got a breakdown with the Baker's got a 2-on-1 on Martin, trying to drive over top of that. You can tell Talon knows his job is to get bonus points here too tonight, and otherwise normally he would have been cutting and going on his feet here, but right now
I think early on maybe he should be doing that if he thinks he can build up at least the major and get the point that Holben got a few moments ago.
You know, sometimes you got that right. You get close and then you start working for your fall, right?
Yep.
Get
a little bit closer to 15.
Again, Martin bellying down on the mat as Talon is attempting to get a turn in here. Again, Martin working back up to his base. Talon trying to run that claw over and such. Martin holding his ground, though, on that bottom, so he knows his job in this particular situation. Talon Baker trying to work that hard claw. And he's got the far wrist possibly. He's trying to work a bulldog
12.
on top now as he rolls that wrist underneath. Drew Martin is a strong wrestler. I mean, he's holding his ground pretty well against Talon.
2-1.
We're going to come to the end of that first period. 3-0. 3-0. Talon Baker with the lead here.
Talon deferred, so we'll see what DGF wants to do, and they're going to put Martin down, it looks like. So now it does become, can Talon gain some points, try to get to at least the major, and then worry about the tech pin after that, or if you can get a quick roll over here and get a pinfall right away.
Okay, starting out the second period here, Talon Baker on top. Drew Martin took that down position, 3-0 right now. And Talon running an Iowa on that left-hand side. And really trying to drive those arms back and things, trying to work that hammerlock situation here and things. He's being encouraged on top to keep driving, trying to get the turn here. I think, Dave, you're right. I think we got to go feet here a little bit to open up this match a little bit.
Yeah, I thought if you got him quickly turned over or something, but now you're losing time. Got 30 seconds gone in the second.
And here we go. Drew Martin holding his ground. Talon Baker trying to work a turn here, but so far that's not developing here. Drew Martin, strong base on the bottom, trying to come to his feet now. Talon Baker running a claw. Got a stall here on him.
Almost halfway through, 1:08, second period, 12-22. DGF 10-point lead on the BTD scoreboard tonight on the Lakes TV3 YouTube channel and here on Real Country 102.3 KRCQ, Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. 1:39, United Clay Becker coming up.
Okay, Talon Baker did an optional start there and got he gave an escape to Drew Martin. 3-1 here, 58 seconds left in the second period.
A little dance there by Talon as well. Let's see if he becomes a little more aggressive.
Okay, back to collar ties here and such. Drew Martin, all he's going to do is hang on to elbows and hands. He's not going to initiate anything, so Talon's going to have to push the action here. A little sweep into a single leg. Nice job. Got the takedown. Going to take a 6-1 lead. Has an armbar hooked up now. We'll see. And he's got an armbar he's going to step over on. And he's got Drew Martin in trouble. Drew Martin rolls through it. Talon kept the armbar. Unable to stick Drew Martin on his back, but he kept the armbar. We'll see if he can run it over here. He's trying, pushing forward here as he has that far wrist.
Needs to get some near fall points.
Here we go. Talon Baker still has that armbar in, but Drew Martin going to pull that arm out. We're going to run out of time here. We're going to see a 3-point near fall. Going to run that score 9-1 here as we come to the end of the second period.
All right, little breathing room right there for Talon up by the major right now. So let's see how aggressive he is. Obviously too aggressive, and Martin could get him turned around and change the whole complexion here. But big match at 1:45 here for the Lakers, down by 10 on the BTD scoreboard.
Okay, 9-1. We have a major right now. Back to our feet. Talon Baker decided to go feet. He's going to have to push the action here, though, because Martin is not going to initiate anything. His job is to not give up bonus points. So Talon's got to pick up the pace here just a little bit. Coming in hard on the collar tie, looking for a collar steal. Drew Martin backing up here. Backing up, you're going to get shot off the mat.
Well, the restart coming up, 1:37, third period. Talon may have gotten hit in the eye here.
Poked in the eye there, it looks like on that last shot.
We are going to have a quick little timeout here. Let's see if I'm going to be able to take one or not. Let's go ahead and do so. We'll come back and finish. Talon Baker and Drew Martin up next.
Are you tired of impersonal service and surprise fees from your bank? Time to change that, and fast. Just open your new checking account at Bell Bank, in person or online. It's America's best checking, and we'll work with you to make your switch as smooth as possible. Get started at bell.bank/easy. Already a happy Bell customer? Tell a friend. Once they switch, you'll both get $50. Bell Bank, member FDIC. Bonus will be deposited within 5 business days after qualifications are met. $50 minimum deposit to open.
All right, back underway here for Talon Baker. Up 9-1, trying to be aggressive. He'll get another takedown and a release.
Okay, a little shot and go behind here. So we're going to see a 12-1 score. Talon cut Mr. Martin. It should be 12-2, I believe, on the scoreboard here now.
Yep.
12-2 the score here right now, I believe. Under a minute left here. Little shuck out of a Russian tie into a Merkel. There's another takedown for Talon. And he did an inside roll here. Going to get a 2-point near fall on that. And we're going to see that score at 17-2, I believe. Going to be a technical fall for Talon Baker at 145 pounds. So that'll narrow the score to 17-22. Another key weight class going to be 152 pounds here. I'm sure we're going to see Ben Thureen here.
Yeah, no, we've had a bunch of pins early. Then we had a major with the one extra team point for DGF, a forfeit, which same as a pin, 6 points. Now we get 2 back for the Lakers. So still down here by 5 at this point. We'll see what we get at 152. Thureen versus Zima should be our matchup.
Ben
There's Ben.
And for the Lakers, Donovan Zima.
All right, we'll see if Zima's speed can come up big right here, but this should be a good matchup. Maybe what tilts this, Donovan really needs a pinfall to try to get back to the Lakers leading 22-17 on the BTD scoreboard.
Okay, Donovan Zima, quick high C on the left-hand side, and he's in deep. See if we can finish this. Thureen he's got Thureen in a crackdown position, but has not cleared his arm yet. As soon as he can bring that arm out, he's going to get a 3-point takedown. Nice job, Donovan Zima, on the whistle. I tell you what, I've been impressed with Donovan here the last few weeks here. He is like lightning in a bottle out there when that whistle blows. He's going to optional start Thureen and back to their feet, 3-1 here as we move into this period. Another high C takedown by Donovan Zima trying to cut the corner here now, and he's got another crackdown position on Thureen. Still fighting that position, and Donnie's going to drive right through it. He's going to pick up another takedown, 6-1. Now Donovan Zima trying to lock up a arm bar on that left-hand side. Thureen able to work the arm out. Zima's going to throw the boots in here now. And he has a leg hook, a thigh pry leg hook on that left-hand side here. And he's got a lot of pressure on Thureen's hips right now as he's attempting to put a power half in out of that leg hook. Now he's got the leg split, and he's got an inside roll position. And he's got Thureen. Thureen is trying to do a defensive fall out of that. And now Zima's got a cradle locked up. If he can squeeze those elbows together, Thureen able to fight out of that 6-1. They're going to be out of bounds here out of a scramble position, 6-1. So Thureen sat back and kind of caught Donovan's head, and he was trying to get a defensive fall on Zima. So Zima did a good job to kind of scramble out of that position.
So Thureen, a senior. And Donovan's the 10th grader.
10th grader. Here's Zima mounts left side. Whistle blows. Thureen comes to his feet.
40.
Zima has 2-on-1 hand control here as they're fighting for control. And now he drops down into a double leg to return Thureen. Good job with that. 30. So Zima's still in control on top as he's driving over. A lot of forward pressure here by Zima. Tell you, I think Zima's put a little time in the weight room the last year too. He's really put on some muscle here, it looks like. Zima's still trying to work looks like a wrist roll half or a wrist roll bar, hard to tell from it. Now he's got a farmer's roll, and he has Thureen in near fall position, working hard to get that near fall, and he's going to get the near fall here to end the second period. 4-point near fall for Donnie Zima. Going to run that score 10-1 here. Donovan Zima really opening this up. He's going to defer Zima's choice. He's going to go back to his he's going to take that down position here now. Zima takes down, 10-1.
And Donovan's been very aggressive, but Thureen just has not been able to get going. He had that one defensive move there, but other than that, he's been tied up by Donovan and just showing that strength of what Donovan's been doing since the second half of the season.
Okay, on the whistle, Donovan Zima coming to his feet. Thureen trying to return him. Zima able to fight it. Thureen gets the return on a lift. Donnie Zima coming back, 4-point stance, trying to come to his feet here. Now he's working hands, peeling hands off the waist. Zima trying to come out, and he's going to come out and face his opponent, get a 1-point escape. Back to action, neutral here in the middle of the mat. Zima really pushing the action here. Thureen in on a fireman's position. Zima trying to round the corner and defend that with a sprawl crossface, and he's got heavy hips, did a nice job with that. He's coming around. He's got a butcher position here, but Thureen comes back to his feet. So we're back to that neutral position here now. 11-1, Donnie Zima. Thureen steps in, and Donovan Zima is going to hit a left-handed fireman's carry for the fall. Where did that come out of? I'll tell you what, ladies ladies and gentlemen. We just saw a push pressure toss here for Zima. Gets the fall for his team. 23-22, huge win for Donovan Zima at 152 pounds.
Yeah, that's the speed and the confidence I think that Donovan's been showing again, whether coming out of that 9th grade tournament time a couple weeks ago or since his return from the latest missing of a duel or two that we had earlier in the season. But he's becoming that highlight in the middleweight classes that we talked about on the Carrier and Vardy keys to the game a little bit earlier. So let's go to 160.
Cooper Friend.
Friend is going to go.
For the Lakers, Bo Somdahl.
And then Bo Somdahl. See if he can continue the aggression here. BTD scoreboard. Lakers back up with 2 wins in a row by Baker and Zima. It is 23-22. This is an awfully good matchup at 160 for Bo Somdahl.
Okay, Friend for DGF and Bo Somdahl for the Lakers. Bo's in on a nice single leg, has him elevated and returned his opponent to the mat. Going to get 3-point takedown. Looks like the Rebels are making a move here. They're going to bump up from there. It looks like Xander Deutsch is going to go up to 172 pounds possibly here. But back to action here at 160 pounds. Bo Somdahl with the takedown. Working wrist control here now, trying to put Mr. Friend in a situation. He's got a wrist and he's got a half buried deep here. We'll see if he can redirect it and create the right angle here.
110.
Friend able to fight that off and pull that half out. He's going to give Friend an escape now. It's 3-1. Bo Somdahl here with the lead. Bo Somdahl on a quick shot. Friend sprawling out. And Bo just kind of muscling through that. They're going to go out of bounds. No takedown awarded. Again, 23-22, a minute left in the first period here at 160 pounds. Bo Somdahl with the lead at 3-1. Bo Somdahl snapped down. Good job. He's going to come around behind and get the takedown on just a sprawl spin. Run that score 6-1 here. Trying to wrist roll and put an arm bar in again here, it looks like. So he's forcing that bar in. Friend really shouldering down on that side. Bo's trying to set up a bulldog now, the way it looks to me, as he's digging, and he's got that bulldog, and he's got a bar, and he's going to take Friend over. He has Friend on his back in trouble. He's settling in here. We'll see if he can. He's got to adjust his weight a little bit. Friend keeping that inside shoulder up. Bo Somdahl just trying to keep his weight on top. Friend coming up. Bo Somdahl sagging back down. He's got to be heavy on that inside shoulder, Bo, to get that fall. He's close. He's very close, just not quite there. Friend doing a good job of keeping that shoulder up. 4-point near fall for Bo. Going to run the score 10-1 here. 10-1 after 1. I think it was Bo's choice here, and Bo's going to take up. Again, the Lakers are going for those bonus points tonight. They're looking for a fall here at 160 pounds.
Again, we still have Fuller and Francis coming up if scheduled at 215.
All right, so Bo Somdahl going to start in that up position here. He's working a leg hook, like Iowa ride type of leg hook, as he's trying to fish the arms out. Friend fighting hard to try to come up to his feet. Bo Somdahl returns him again. Friend coming up to his feet again. Bo Somdahl returns him again, trying to catch a half or a wrist as they come back down to the mat here. Friend doing a good job with deflecting that. Now Bo has a half Nelson buried in there, trying to walk towards the far wrist here. Friend is curled up like a pretzel here right now, but Bo trying to keep the pressure on here, trying to redirect him. Just got to get that hip there. He's got to run that redirect again. Got to turn that into potentially dangerous as his opponent is shouldering down hard to not get turned to his back.
That fine line right there. The ref said, nope, we're going to get you a restart.
Bo needs to swing that redirect just a little bit more. He's just kind of popping it a little bit, or maybe do 2 redirects in a row and then look for the turn.
Trying to go for a cradle.
Back to action here, minute 10. Minute 10, Bo Somdahl trying to hook up a cradle now, it looks like. We got Friend coming to his feet. Bo's got a grapevine in now. Don't see Bo use a lot of grapevines and things. He's got the leg in now. He took the leg out this time. He says, I had enough of that. I'm going to pull that leg out and go back to work on my bars and my halves. Bo Somdahl still trying to fish that out. He's got the far arm now and trying to drive that over. And he has Friend turned. I don't know if he's in a spot where he's going to get a pin, but he's getting swipes here. So we're going to see some near fall here. And Bo trying to come up to a position where he can get a stack pin out of this, and he is climbing up. He's getting close.
22.
Got to control that inside arm bow. Friend doing everything he can. He's going to get 4 near fall out of this, but we'll see if he can adjust with 16 seconds left here. Bo Somdahl trying to muscle through some of this. Friend doing a good job of fighting that off and getting to his belly.
Friend only a freshman, too.
10-1 right now, and we're going to see a 4-point near fall for Somdahl to end the second period here. So 4 more for Bo at the end of the second. 14-1 is our score.
Yep, some big points there at the end of the second, knowing you still had 2 more minutes in the third period to try to get that pinfall. With it 14-1, you couldn't get the takedown, would make it a tech right away. So if you take him down, you got to get him to his back.
Okay, so Friend decided to go feet and neutral, and Bo's going to get the takedown. It's going to be a technical fall for Bo Somdahl at 160 pounds. Great job, Bo. Great job. Now it's going to run that score now. 28-22 here at 172 pounds as we're moving in. Let's see who takes the mat here. I would imagine we're going to see Xander Deutsch here on the mat at 172.
Assume Alex Chilton would go here, but we still would expect Francis to stay at 215. Now Dane and Elias, I believe, both weighed in. So here's Xander.
And for the Lakers, Alex.
And there's Chilton. So the utility man moving to 172 tonight, and he may be giving up a takedown.
Deutsch in on a shot. He's going to take Chilton down on a double leg. Chilton able to come back off the mat there, working on a sit-out position here. So 3-0 Deutsch here as we get going in this match on that quick takedown. Chilton sit-out cutaways here, trying to come out, and he is going to come to his feet and get the escape. 3-1 right now. Alex Chilton in on his own shot here, trying to drive through it. We'll see if we can finish the takedown. He has Deutsch. He's got him flat on his butt cheeks. He's just got to get an arm through. Got to get an arm through. Deutsch trying to fight that arm, not letting it come across. If Chilton can get the arm through, he's going to have a takedown. And he's going to get the takedown here. Enough pressure. Deutsch had to turn away. So Alex Chilton's going to take a 4-3 lead here. Minute left in the period.
Nice aggressive move there for Alex to kind of take the lead here at 4-3. As we're only a minute into the first period. So a long way to go, but maybe another key matchup here in these middleweight classes up to 172.
Okay, Deutsch coming to his feet, and he got an escape. Chilton let him go there. Now Chilton back in on another shot. Deutsch doing a good job, Wizard, trying to stay out of that takedown. And Chilton going to drive him out of bounds here. 4-4 right now, 41 seconds left in the first period here. You know, Alex Chilton doesn't get to wrestle 160-pounders very often, so this has got to be a breath of fresh air. Fireman's carry position for Chilton, and he's going to take Deutsch over, and he's got the takedown. 7-4, nice fireman's there by 25. Alex Chilton. 7-4 here, 22 seconds left in the first period. Alex got to make sure he saves a little bit in the gas tank, that's for sure. And he's driving double wrist rolls over on Deutsch.
10.
Deutsch fighting back to his base here. Chilton trying to keep him down here with short time left. 4 seconds left here. And Xander Deutsch is going to be behind 4-7 over Alex Chilton here.
On the BTD scoreboard, Lakers up 28-22. So again, we have this 189, then we get to that 215. So depending on what happens in these two matches, we should still have Fuller and Francis at 215 in our biggest battle of the night.
Okay, Xander Deutsch ended up deferring there. Alex Chilton took both feet. So back to neutral here. Deutsch trying to run a whip over on Alex. Alex able just to limp arm out of that, but Deutsch is going to get the takedown on that now. The score is 7-7 here.
Sit out.
Alex Chilton sit out, trying to come to his feet here. Deutsch working hard on a breakdown.
And of course, everything we're telling you on the air, the wrestlers know as well. So Alex got to keep that energy up here, trying to break this 7-7 tie.
All right, Alex able to sit out, come around. He's going to shoot in on a leg here. There has been no change. Alex is in a fireman's position. I don't know if he's going to be able to hit it or not. He lost the elbow.
Yeah.
But still Deutsch is still the top man here. The way that Alex has turned in on him, and Deutsch has front head on Alex Chilton, and Alex is just trying to come out of this now. Coming to their feet now.
1 minute
Alex
left.
Chilton coming to his feet here now. We'll see if he can get out of here and get an escape. The official's going to call that a stalemate position there. I think Alex, instead of trying to, Alex was they were facing each other.
Right.
Well, here we have Deutsch going to cut Alex Chilton. Going to go 8-7. Alex ahead here. And Deutsch in on a big shot, and he's going to hit a double leg and take Alex down and take a lead here. It's going to be 10-8. And we saw a quick illegal move, a full Nelson by Deutsch when they hit the net. I think Deutsch caught a far wrist and tried to put a half in, but his hand slipped off that far wrist, went to the head. It's 9-10, and Deutsch is going to cut Alex again, so it's 10-10, and Alex Chilton in on a shot. Deutsch going to try to spin and go around. He's going to get a goal behind. It's 13-10 Deutsch here now.
Second period.
37 seconds left here. Alex Chilton trying to come to his feet here. Deutsch trying to keep him broken down.
Well, for Deutsch, he doesn't want to give up any lead points here.
Alex, little side sit and a face, and he's got a chance to come out here, and he's going to be out. 13-11, and Deutsch in on the shot again. No takedown yet. He's got Alex Chilton has a strong whizzer in trying to keep him, but he's going to have to let go of that whizzer. 16-11 with 6 seconds left here in the second period.
Yep, I think that's going to do it for this period. This may be the disadvantage of taking a lighter weight class, 160. Deutsch moving up to Alex, maybe that little bit quicker right there, and Deutsch has the 16-11 lead. So a lot of points, and we still have 2 full minutes left to go, and Alex will be in the dominant position to start that final 2 minutes. So the light is getting a little farther down the railroad track here for Alex. See how he does here in the third.
Okay, so Deutsch took the down position. Alex on top here now to start the third period. Minute 50 left in the match. 16-11. Deutsch has the lead on Alex Chilton. Alex trying to keep him down. Deutsch comes to his feet. Alex trying to do a lift, a re-single to return him. Deutsch up to his feet now with the whizzer in. All right, he warned Alex Chilton for not returning Deutsch to the mat here. Okay. 16-11 is our score. 16-11.
1:34 remaining, still plenty of time.
Deutsch coming around on a switch attempt. Alex Chilton able to stop that. Alex driving hard, has a hammer lock that he's working on now. Trying to pull that hand out for a hammer. Deutsch sitting back here now into Alex, taking the pressure off. Alex running over on double wrist rolls now. Let's see how Alex decides he's going to attack here. Deutsch going to get an escape. 16-11 here as he comes in. 16-11. Double underhook. Both wrestlers in this throw position here kind of now actually. 17-11 with the escape. Duck under by Deutsch. And he has a duck under. He's taking Alex Chilton to his back. Alex
42.
Chilton trying to fight off his back here, not give up those bonus points here. 37 seconds left here, and Alex Chilton's going to get pinned at 172 pounds. Going to run that score 28-28 going into 189.
Yep, so a tough loss there for Alexander. Deutsch did what DGF wanted to do. They wanted him to come on out and get the extra team points. Gets it into a pin. It'll be 28-28. Now we'll see here for the Lakers if we get Gavin Krause again here for tonight. Would be my guess, but either way, this is going to make heavyweight matter here tonight.
Now 189 for the Rebels.
So 189.
Aiden Larson. And for the
Lakers,
Larson. Gavin Krause-Opitz.
All right, so 189 tied at 28 on the BTD scoreboard. 3 weight classes left to go.
Okay, here we go. All knotted up at 28-28. And Larson in on a quick double leg is going to take Krause down. I think Larson, the much more experienced wrestler of the pair here. Driving hard on wrist rolls here now. Krause trying to fight off that hand control. Now Larson has turned that leg into a thigh pry situation. Deep hook, thigh pry off the leg. Krause doing everything he can just to bundle up and not give up his wrist. The official's going to warn him for stalling here. Again, here we are, 28-28. Going to go off the mat. 3-0. Larson having the lead here right now for the Rebels.
That's those late points we talked about as keys to the game. 5:22 on that Deutsch pin, so not able to hold off that extra team point at minimum.
Okay, Larson on top here trying to open Kraus up here a little bit. And he's hooked up a Butcher now, and he's running that corkscrew out of that Butcher. Kraus trying to hang in there, but he's going to take Kraus over and turn that into a headlock situation here. Larson looking for the fall. He's got both arms tied up. This is a tough situation
48.
for Kraus. Kraus doing a good job of trying to come over, but he stepped those hips over. Should never step over top of the wrestler like that, and Kraus is going to be pinned by Larson. Going to give the Rebels a 34-28 lead here going in to 2:15.
All right, so now we'll see. Again, we don't know much about Titus Johnson, the heavyweight for DGF. It could be Dane Weber or it could be Elias Okeson. I saw Elias earlier getting ready, and they said, nope, you got to go weigh in. So I don't think he was expected to be active here tonight. But it does look like Francis is coming on out. So do we get TJ Fuller? Wait for the official announcement here. We're at the Anderson Gym. Again, United Clay Becker will follow.
Rebels at
Nope.
2:15, TJ Fuller.
Okay, so they're going to give up the duel, make it 40-28 on the BTD scoreboard, and then move Francis to heavyweight, it looks like. I think Ryan is ready to go, isn't he?
Now
so they're
heavyweight for the Rebels.
Rebels are going to win by
Titus
forfeit at
Johnson.
2:15.
And for the Lakers, Ryan
And at
Francis.
285, we're going to see Ryan Francis on the mat. And he is going to wrestle Titus Johnson.
A little bigger heavyweight here, so maybe something Ryan wants to work on or take a look at going into future, or the fact that it's only 2 weeks away and we may have Fuller versus Francis for the number 1 and 2 spots going to the state tournament. So see if there's a little gamesmanship there.
Takedown for Francis here to start with. The heavyweight for DGF is a very younger.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if he's younger, but he is.
I don't think he's been on varsity much.
I don't think so. Yeah. And so physically, Ryan Francis is certainly the more superior wrestler here.
But they are both seniors.
3-1 here now. Francis took him down, and then he's going to cut him, give him the 1-point escape. Back to our feet here. Ryan Francis in on a single leg. Going to take Mr. Johnson down.
1
Run
minute
that
left.
score 6-1. And working a Turk step now. And he has Mr. Johnson on his back. We're going to see some near fall as soon as we see a change in position. And 3-point near fall for Ryan Francis. Going to be 9-1 here.
40 on the BTD scoreboard. 40-28. DGF's going to win the duel.
Got another Turk step tilt here, or turn for Ryan Francis. Going to run that score 9-1. So now we're at 11-1 with another near fall.
20 seconds remaining. First period. Heavyweight. Final matchup. We'll get a 15-20 minute break. We still have our Muscatel GMC MVP of the game coming on up. Then we'll wrap up DGF, take a break, and then come back for United Clay Becker. So stay tuned on the YouTube channel for details on what to do next.
Okay, getting close to, we're going to run out of period here. It's 11-1 right now for Ryan Francis over Titus Johnson. Ryan Francis going to take that down position. And to start second period, Ryan Francis comes to his feet. Going to hit a cutaway here, it looks like. Johnson's going to take him down, and we got a standing switch there for Ryan Francis. Going to be 13-1. Breakdown for Ryan.
3 or 4 near fall points would finish the match off.
One more turn, and it'll be a technical fall or a fall, one of the two. And Francis got the legs in here now. Trying to work a half Nelson in. All right, left-handed half on that side for Ryan Francis. Titus Johnson doing a good job of fighting against that pressure. Ryan Francis going to cut Mr. Johnson here. Going to run that score 13-2. Minute 11 left here in the second period. Shot by Ryan Francis. Quick takedown. Going to be 16-2.
And any near fall points, even on one cut.
Going to release Titus again. Ryan's going back to his feet here again.
Now this takedown would do it. Plenty of time, 45 left, second period. Heavyweight matchup, Ryan moving up to heavyweight.
Hey, you got that one right, Dave.
I paused for dramatic effect.
There you go.
And there's
we got
the
a three-point takedown. Ryan France going to win by a technical fall. That's going to run that score 33-40. The Rebels are going to come out on top of the Lakers here tonight.
So that matchup should make it 34, right? Oh, no, Tech would be 33. There we go. I didn't do my math right. So the BTD scoreboard finishes with the DGF Rebels taking care of the Detroit Lakes Lakers. An 8AA matchup, 40-33. Lakers have lost to a couple of the teams at the top, which would be Thief River Falls, Minnewaska area, and now DGF. They beat Perham and Alexandria earlier in the season. Now, again, those were earlier in the season, so we'll see how that plays into the seeding. Maybe we'll touch on that a little bit, whether it's at the end of this matchup or the next. Let's get a 4-minute timeout in. We will do that. We'll come back, get you ready for our second matchup, but also get the Muscatel GMC MVP of the game. And we'll double-check if we have a sail-up spotlight to do in this matchup as well. Post-game wrap-up coming up. BTD scoreboard, DGF 40, Detroit Lakes 33.
Sanford Clinic of Detroit Lakes wants to wish the Lakers good luck in the high school sports season. Sanford Clinic of Detroit Lakes salutes Laker sports and its great tradition. The Lakers have shown us how hard work, dedication, and teamwork is what it takes to succeed. At Sanford Clinic, they resemble those of the athletes with passion, courage, and strength. Sanford Health, Detroit Lakes, open Monday through Saturday, 218-846-2000.
Good luck, Lakers, from Bluebird Books in Detroit Lakes. Bluebird Books carries new books for all ages and interests. They also have a great assortment of local art, candles, cards, candy, and many other gift items. Their friendly and experienced staff can help with book recommendations for yourself or for a gift. And if they don't have the book you're looking for, they'd be happy to order it for you. Bluebird Books is open 7 days a week, located on Washington, downtown Detroit Lakes, and online at www.bluebirdbooks.store.
Principal Mortgage Group Incorporated, number 194185, a locally owned mortgage broker committed to providing clients with excellent customer service, combined with competitive mortgage rates. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, purchasing or building your dream home, refinancing an outstanding mortgage, consolidating debt, our highly experienced team of mortgage professionals can help make your dreams come true. Contact Craig, NMLS number 195006, Rob, NMLS number 320509, or Julia, NMLS 537109 at 844-7466.
Are you tired of impersonal service and surprise fees from your bank? Time to change that, and fast. Just open your new checking account at Bell Bank, in person or online. It's America's best checking, and we'll work with you to make your switch as smooth as possible. Get started at bell.bank/easy. Already a happy Bell customer? Tell a friend. Once they switch, you'll both get $50. Bell Bank, member FDIC. Bonus will be deposited within 5 business days after qualifications are met. $50 minimum deposit to open.
A Foltz building speaks for itself, but our customers say it best. This is Nick Bowers with Foltz Buildings in Detroit Lakes. From garages to commercial spaces, machine storage to toy storage, our experienced team delivers top quality construction tailored to your needs. See our work firsthand. Visit our models any day of the week on Highway 10 West in Detroit Lakes. Call 218-847-3281 for a free estimate. And read real customer reviews at foltzbuildings.com.
From the first Little Laker to the now Senior Lakers, Lake Sports Shop has been equipping those kids with the best and safest equipment in the Lakes area. Lake Sports Shop in Detroit Lakes, also proud to be the best location for hunting gear, winter gear, summer water toys, birthday gifts, holiday gifts, and just your all-around Lake Sports Shop. Good luck to all of the Laker athletes, whether you're just starting out or now seniors. Lake Sports Shop in Detroit Lakes, a proud sponsor of all Laker athletes. Lake Shirts has been named the Lakes area's best place to work for years now. and with good reason. Friendly people, casual dress, flexible scheduling, great profit sharing, and dogs at work are just a few of the ways that Lake Shirts stands out. And Lake Shirts is currently looking for great people like you to join their team for part-time and full-time positions. Check out all of the current openings at lakeshirts.com and come see why life's better in a t-shirt. Lake Shirts, a proud sponsor of Laker Sports.
Fall is the season of cozy nights, crisp mornings, and gathering where it feels most like home. Why not find your happy place right where the leaves fall? Whether it's a cabin at the lake or your forever family home, My Kind of Bank makes it easy. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and friendly local experts, they'll guide you through every step of the home buying journey. Buying, refinancing, or upgrading, My Kind of Bank is ready when you are. Visit mykindofbank.com or stop by today. First National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Be our next matchup on the YouTube side. Stay tuned. We'll give you details on how to jump out of this one and get ready for United Clay Becker. So that's coming up as we move on into the post-game wrap-up on the BTD scoreboard here for us. We had a start for Anthony Chilton, a pinfall, not a tech. He had 3 straight techs last night, but a pin tonight made it 6-0. Sutton had a good matchup. He got pinned late in that first period, but number 2 wrestler in the state, Caleb Coast, we figured that would probably be a 6 right there, but 6-6. Then it was Jacob Smich, Gage Weber. Weber gets the pin at 104. Gage doesn't do a lot of pins there, but made it 12-6. Then it went to 12-12. Sam Schmitz over Lane Kanoy. We get Dawson Hoban, 15-1 major over Holden Brucker. So the first time we didn't have a pinfall. Then it went on a forfeit to Jacob Lupke, number 4 in the state. He got a forfeit win, so Talon and everybody moved up. Talon, Donovan, Bo, Alex, then kind of finished off there, and then Gavin came in near the end. But as we get to Talon Baker, he ended up with a tech fall, 12-2 over Drew Martin. And as we get you ready for 152, let's get into our Muscatel GMC MVP of the contest here for tonight, or of the matches, and picked Donovan Zima. The sophomore had a 10-1 lead after the first period, then gets a pin basically halfway through the second period. So really a dominating performance. He, coming off the Talon win, had made it 22-17. So the Donovan Zima win made it 23-22 and gave the Lakers kind of their last, well, actually they did have a 28-22 lead before getting tied up. So really was Baker, Zima, and Somdahl that wrestled extremely well in those middleweight classes.
Yeah, I thought coming through the middle of those weight classes, we did what we had to. There's no question there. I guess you and I both didn't realize what the situation was up top at heavyweight there, and apparently the Lakers didn't have anybody available tonight. We've been fighting the injury bug up there a little bit, so we didn't know that. So thinking that up top we were going to have who we were going to have, we were thinking that 145 through 72 was going to determine the duel, and we did our job down there, I think. We did come up a little short at 172, but we took 3 out of those 4, so we were in pretty good position there. But I really think that you are correct. Our MVP tonight was Donovan Zima. He has taken huge steps here, I think, in the last half of the season here. His conditioning is good. His strength continues to improve. But, boy, his technique is really coming along here and such. Very, very much an aggressive and technically sound wrestler. So really fun to watch him, and he did a great job out there tonight. Got the fall for the Lakers as he did his job, and it'll be really fun to watch Donnie here as we move into sections here and such. So I agree with you. I think Donovan Zima, if I had to make a pick, that's the guy I would have chosen.
All right, so 152, Donovan Zima, our Muscatel GMC MVP of the game. Let's do the Sales Up Spotlight here for us tonight. This is all brought to you by the Detroit Lake Schools. You can check them out on TV3 as well. We are highlighting students that rise to the top and inspire others across all areas of school life. Let's meet this week's Sales Up Spotlight winner, and her name is Ava Clem. So Ava Clem is the Sales Up Spotlight here for tonight. The accomplishment on the year so far, Ava is involved in golf, soccer, philanthropy, and youth, Interact, BPA, and DLHS ambassadors. A lot of abbreviations in there. She's a member of the National Honor Society and the AP Scholar. She could probably read this better than I do. What she has done and accomplished, according to somebody here, Ava has won numerous awards and is an excellent writer. She is a stellar student who is self-motivated, involved, and successful at DLHS. That's our Sales Up Spotlight, celebrating Lakers riding the waves of excellence, brought to you by the Detroit Lake Schools. It is Ava Clem, a standout student leading their way through hard work and heart. Let's do a 1-minute timeout, and we'll try to make the change. We'll get you ready for UCB. We'll come back on the air, probably more than UCB, but let's get a 1-minute timeout in. Get ready for the Badgers and the Lakers. Anthony Chilton about ready to hit the mat.
Life isn't perfect, but that doesn't mean we can't make it better for the people we care about. At Weber Family Motors, that's our family and our team, and also the customers who have been shopping with us since 2007. That's why we've made our Pro-Certified Unlimited Mile program complimentary for every eligible new and pre-owned vehicle. So you get one less thing to worry about. Visit our showroom on Highway 10 West next to Menards or browse online at WeberFamilyMotors.com. Weber Pro Certified. Drive home.
Make the decision for Precision. Precision Printing. Their business is helping your business. Precision Printing is the only locally owned printing company in Detroit Lakes for quality printing that won't break your budget. Make the decision for Precision Printing. Creative sales pieces, flyers, brochures, letters, invoices, and more. Plus free pickup and delivery from the only locally owned printing company in Detroit Lakes. Make the decision for Precision. 847-3101 or visit them at 219 Front Street in Detroit Lakes.
Coming back, we're going to end our broadcast and stream for DGF's matchup here tonight. If you want to click on over for the UCB one, Raina's going to do that here in the next minute or two. Go to YouTube thumbnail at lakestv3.com or go to youtube.com/lakestv3. You can then find the link for the UCB stream that will be available as soon as